couldn't be chummier.
Yeah, I mean, they know exactly where they're at. They're on the same page. Both of them are superstars. And Jesse, when you got a tight end, you can move around. You can feature in the slot. He can block. He can catch it. He can run after the catch. A quarterback that's already great, he knows to find that gap.
And that's incredible in this offense when you think about it, David, is a lot of their explosive plays in the passing game go to the tight end. This guy is athletic. He can stretch the field. He's a matchup problem. And there is no question in this game, the quarterback is going to be looking for his big fella early and often.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it. Turning on the Jets. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Mustangs!
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats, and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Wake Forest's offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example.
He's going to take a shot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gives it on the option. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Might be calling a hot route. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. He's got it inside the 25. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. This is a designed run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. And the Demon Deacons are marching down the field. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys. They've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback in the running attack, but they've just done such a good job so far staying home, playing their assignments. You saw it on that last play right there. Rallying to the football, nowhere for him to go and creating a big loss.
Quarterback tried to do it himself, but he will not get there. It'll be fourth down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Rides the back and leaves it. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. The Mustangs moving quickly to the line. Guys, let's have a look at SMU. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. I want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half of the season.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it in the middle, it's Hernandez.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Hernandez. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Demon Deacons want to crank the tempo.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with them because of his speed. And as a result, they give up a big one.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Rides the back on the option, the give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
On third down, going up top. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. First play of the period, first down here. leaves it with the back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. They'll leave it with him. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Looks as if he's going to run it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Demon Deacons trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He'll take it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wake!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to pass, it's Jennings. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Mustangs line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he wants it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Demon Deacs!
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And the Mustangs are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. To the air, it's Jennings. Caught in the backfield. It's Harden. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down.
gotta love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. And they've found no answers so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Demon Deacons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
On the run, it's Claiborne. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down. The Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Barnes. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. And the Demon Deacons will hustle to the line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wake Forest. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on.
The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Leaves it with the back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And here comes the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in the game, more or less in the first half.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Wide receiver going in motion. On the direct snap, it's Claiborne. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Claiborne. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense? Everybody's staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up 4th down.
No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
Man, the defense really needed a stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To throw, it's Jennings. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Grabbed in the middle, it's Knight. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch called for and made. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He might want another play. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Hernandez. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Now on first down from the 43-yard line.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time.
Unleashes one deep. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
And deja vu again. I'm not surprised, man. They found this guy for several touchdowns today, and they were looking for him again. He's made plays. He's dependable. Why would you not take shots? That one just missed, but I would not be shocked if they find that guy again.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Hernandez. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Mustangs will kick it away to crank up the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man. It's Hernandez. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads it downfield. And he makes the catch inside the 20.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
Man, a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
The Demon Deacons need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires complete on the crosser. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Wake Forest.
They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Just going to keep it after the snap. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Demon Deacons headed quickly to the line. Touchdown, Wake! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
38, SMU, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Snags a quick pass on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They send 4 receivers onto the field, 2 to the right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 6. From the gun, the ground game. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, the running back has it. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Mustangs will call on their punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. First play of the drive comes from the 38. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, fight. playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give on the option. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
With the catch, it's Mays. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Barnes. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
Give to the running back. Wide open spaces. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off. Give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Quarterback keeps it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
We've come to the break, and it's Wake Forest holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Quarterback keeper. He breaks a tackle. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Didn't get nearly enough done on third down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he missed it. No good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I get... Coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, defense is excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
Gonna run it. Just hard. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll toss it to the left. Runs through the tackle. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
SMU offense is headed back onto the field. There's a lot of pressure when... Number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that reign is coming to an end. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Van Dyke. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a...
There he goes. Oh, he's got some space. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
You got to give this defensive staff a ton of credit. They had a plan for this guy, right? They've watched him on film. He's been eating defenses alive. They've limited him. That was only his first catch. They've changed up their coverages. They've gotten after the quarterback. Great defensive game plan coming in this one.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go right.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Mustangs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this point.
Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future, finding some things here late that they did well.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. A full dive to haul that one in. They are in no mood. Show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the fourth quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the third. He's loose. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Demon Deacons, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
The sure hands, it's Cooper. And they're able to make the tackle.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
Defense in press coverage. Wants to throw. It's Van Dyke. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. The quick out. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
QB, excellent location on the pick 6, so nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Flips it out to the back, and he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
The tackle is made at the 50. Good enough for
And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Mustangs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quick strike complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. It can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Well, it's been that kind of day for the offense, and this quarterback specifically. They've had their chances. They've had opportunities throughout the course of the game to get some pitches and catches and make some explosive plays, just not able, though, to hook up. And you saw it on that fourth down play right there. They're trailing by a lot of points.
Gonna take a shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's brought down after the pick, and time has expired here in the fourth. Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over, certainly.